guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching The Bad Batch. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episode 13 of season 2 of The Bad Batch. The last episode was phenomenal. My God, the two stories, the two episodes that we've gotten that were Crosshair have just been so good. Great storytelling, great character arc. But now Crosshair is in a cloning facility with a very demented, dark, probably not humane doctor. I worry about Crosshair, but mostly because we've seen a sharpshooter, earlier in the season, and we know that, sharpshooter would be used loosely. And now they have Crosshair, the best sharpshooter in all of the clone army. I can only imagine what they're going to do in this cloning facility and take his mutation and somehow put it in, I don't know, other clones, because they're not really cloning clones anymore. They're probably doing something else. So something worse, something bad, something dark, I'm sure. And like I said, I don't think that doctor really is super humane. So I don't know what will become of Crosshair if he in fact gets to have his way with him. And I really want Crosshair to reunite with the group. He hasn't seen them, he just says that they're gone. I don't know if he knows that they're alive. He just said that they're gone. I guess he didn't say that they were dead. So he probably knows that they're alive. I don't know if he would have been told if something happened to them. But I would like for them to see each other again before the end of the season, especially if, I don't know, Crosshair seems like he's kind of got a dark fate awaiting him. And I especially after we're introduced to Mayday, and he was such a great character, and we only had him for, a short period of time, but he was so loyal and he was so good, and I really liked him in the way he spoke to Nolan. But for Crosshair, he grew incredibly close to him in a short period of time and went through something with him, and there's that traumatic bond, and then to just see the Empire not really care, not attempt to take care of him, and Nolan being Nolan, I mean, he was a rat bastard anyway, so I could see Crosshair kind of sacrificing himself maybe to save the group, and I hope that that's not the case. I don't want to lose any of them, but I do kind of see his arc kind of starting to crest over. That sucks. But I will say that the last time we had a Crosshair episode, we kind of had something a little bit lighter afterwards. Kind of lighter. I mean, there's still, shenanigans and danger and some form of, somebody's getting into something and they've got to get that person out of that, and then this, that, and the other thing. So I'm sure that there's going to be shenanigans afoot. And I don't want another dark episode, but if we do and it's more Crosshair, I'm actually fine with it. But they have a tendency of taking that one story and then going, nah, we'll see in 8 episodes. So I hope that doesn't happen. I would like to catch up the group. I'd like to say I'd like to catch up with Sid, but I don't know so much anymore. I don't know how I feel about Sid. I really liked when she seemed like she was part of the group and part of the team, and then it's very obvious as time has gone by that she really just sees them as, people that she employs and takes advantage of. So we'll see how this continues throughout the rest of the season. But it's also kind of where I don't mind when things are episodic, because it always leaves the question of where are we headed to next, and because I don't think one story leads into the other as heavy. There's little bits and pieces that may. I really don't know what the next thing could hold for us. I'm excited to find out. So with that being said, let's get into it. And I just realized that my shirt just said, it says I'm a goddamn delight, but it just read goddamn D or goddamn deli. What are you going to do? All right, now we can get into it. Pabu. Oh, my type of place. Like the lighting.
Well, Crowder, are we going to sit here all day or can we get to business?
Yeah, let's get to business. Oh.
Payment first.
For a ceramic tree? Is it an antique?
I'm teaching her the fine art of negotiation.
Looks like we have a deal.
It wasn't much of a negotiation.
Poison's not typically my drink.
Impressive
Okay.
for a pirate.
No.
She's a liberator of ancient wonders.
That I am.
Ew, no.
New pet?
I love Hunter, but woo!
I'll be taking the artifact now. You should have brought more muscle than that, Fee.
Here comes more muscle.
She did.
Now it's getting interesting.
Mm-hmm. Oh! B has got some moves. So does Omega. I love this. Oh my.
Yes, I am playing against myself. It is the only time this game is a challenge.
I think it's time to go.
What's so important about this artifact, though? All those credits?
You know, Omega was pretty impressive back there.
Her training's paying off.
Don't you think she should learn some other skills?
What other skills?
Being a
Omega
kid.
spends all her time with you three. She needs friends, ones her own age, and who don't share her genetic profile.
We never had such a thing. I do not see the issue.
No kidding.
Oh, Tech. That's so Tech-like of you.
We're receiving a transmission. It is from Sid.
Here we go.
It's been 20 rotations, and a word, you better be dead. Remember our mutually beneficial arrangements, and how well we know one another, if you know what I mean.
I hate it.
Do well to not assume I am just threatening you, boys.
I've known Sid a long time. She's a useful ally, but not someone you want to cross. Do you have a plan?
You're looking at it.
So no.
In that case, you all are coming with me. Head to these coordinates, Brown Eyes.
Oh. She does have a very valid point, though. Like, Omega, like, needs to be around, like, I don't know, not just family. A tropical getaway is also a good idea.
Welcome to Pabu, my home away from home. That's the Archeum. It's where the artifact will be stored. It holds treasures from all over the galaxy.
My analysis indicates that this so-called artifact you recovered is of very little to no monetary value.
Treasure can mean many things. Most of the villagers on Pabu are refugees. Many of the items I recover are remnants of their cultures, and that's worth preserving. After all, I am a liberator.
of ancient wonders.
I love that.
About time you showed your face around here.
And look, a new friend for Omega.
Got some competition.
Wow, okay.
This is Shep Hazard, mayor of Pabu, and his daughter, Liana.
Fee's never brought any friends here before. Never? Not even Sid?
Nope.
So why bring us?
Because you're special.
She must really like you.
Yeah, at least one of them.
You'll join us for dinner.
There's no saying no to Shep's famous feast. Lots of food, drink, and general merrymaking. You'll probably hate it. It'll be great.
She called Tech out. Oh.
Put this someplace safe.
Oh. What is happening there? I love it. Oh my god. If I was gonna be a refugee, this is the place to be.
Not too shabby, is it?
They make everything on this show just look gorgeous.
I have not heard her laugh like that in some time.
Oh, Tech.
Pabu has been a safe haven for those forced to flee their homes during the war.
You're not worried the Empire will show up?
Oh God, what if they do?
We're a remote island with limited resources. But if they do, we'll manage.
I don't know, I saw what they did to that village. Now I'm worried.
Some come to Pabu looking for a clean slate, a chance to start over. As a father, you couldn't ask for a better place to raise a child.
Something to think about, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You're suggesting we all stay on Pabu permanently?
She seems to like it here.
Mm-hmm.
A little stability might do you all some good.
I don't know if this is gonna work out. I'm so used to everything like turning against us or the Empire swooping in and ruining everything. Oh, sushi. Sushi is universally yummy. Oh. Sorry, I'm digging the fee tech thing happening.
You have your own boat? Uh-huh. You want to take it out and watch the sunset? Really? Can I go?
Have fun.
Aww.
What's with you? I'm full.
Never heard that before.
Never full.
Uh-uh.
I will note the date and time to commemorate such a momentous occasion.
You... What?
Was that a joke? I love it.
I love this place.
You're gonna eat everybody out of house and home though, Wrecker. Oh, I've never seen Tech so loose and flirty. Interesting. Are they gonna get attacked by a shark? Or a space shark? Pabu shark? Mm-hmm.
I spent most of my life surrounded by the ocean, but it didn't feel like this place.
Mm-mm. Tumultuous.
You and your friends can stay as long as you want.
Mm.
We never stay anywhere for long.
Doesn't that get lonely?
Yeah.
It's almost time.
For what?
See for yourself.
I am not seeing anything.
Just wait. It'll be worth it.
'Cause you gotta look.
Pretty spectacular, right?
I suppose that is one way to quantify it.
All the food for Wrecker, romance for Tech. Omega has a friend. What's Hunter got here? What are you sensing?
We need to.
Don't they ever get just something happy?
What was it?
Just a tremor. It's no big deal. Happens all the time.
Does it?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Maybe go
let's
back.
Head in.
Yeah.
Just to be safe.
Mm-hmm. Well, the ocean was all calm and now it's like kind of active.
Okay.
We're fine. We're headed back to shore now.
I mean, earthquakes surrounded by water equals tsunami. Get up top now.
I don't think it's over yet.
Does trouble just find them?
Hunter, I believe this island is at risk for a significant sea surge.
How much risk?
Highly probable to imminent.
Oh, shit.
If we were at risk, the early warning system would have activated, and
There it is. All that new part is just like gonna be underwater.
The water has
Uh-oh.
already begun receding. We must evacuate all of Lower Pabu.
Liana and Omega, they're on the water.
I'll grab our ship and get them. You four, move everyone in town to higher ground.
I mean, here's the thing though. This didn't happen because they're there, but like, thank God they are. Because more people are gonna survive because of them.
We have to jump!
Do you guys have vests? Something?
Liana! Wake up! wake up!
Okay, thank God she's alive. And like Omega's friend just dies. Oh my God. No elevators at all. Escalators, people movers.
They will not make it before the surge hits. We must use additional means to get them over the wall.
We can deploy the rescue ladders. They line the top of each wall.
Okay, Ted.
Hang on.
I don't think that's gonna speed anything up.
Can I help you?
Everything will be fine, Mr. Hinton.
Oh, he's just living in bliss.
I see you. Grab the line.
Nice. Hello. Wrecker's all carbo loaded. He could probably run a couple people up there. Aww. Is he gonna make it? I don't want the mayor to die. I don't want anyone to die. I want everybody to make it. Wrecker, pull him up! Good job. Oh, whoa. Ugh. It's rough to say this, but still better than the Empire.
We got everyone out in time. That's what's important.
Based on my estimations, it will take several rotations to rebuild the damage sustained in Lower Pabu.
We could stay and help out with things.
I had the same idea.
Did you now?
Mm-hmm.
But that is, if you don't mind us sticking around for a while.
You would be most welcome.
What if Sid can track their ship, though, and sends the Empire to this place, and they ruin all of these people's lives? We can't have anything nice. We just really can't. We can't. It's all got to go to shit, because that's what happens. I think I'm traumatized. Yeah, I definitely think that I'm traumatized, because every time something good happens, I always assume the worst. I was just like, something bad's going to happen. The Empire's going to show up. It's going to take all the people like it did off the village that was on the other place where they got the Zillo Beast. If they could stay here and they could have a life here, I think that would be amazing. I mean, not only does it seem like a very peaceful place to be, besides the tsunami and the earthquake. Other than that, paradise. But yeah, I mean, like, there was something there for everybody, you know. Hunter got to actually be a father, and like, Omega is like, can I go? And he's like, have fun, And of course, Wrecker is just so happy he's got a full tummy, which I imagine he hasn't had a full tummy. Well, I mean, he even said he hadn't felt that way in a long time. And Tech actually made a joke. It's like, I'm going to note the day and time of this. What a significant event. And Tech has a thing with Fee? Like, she, like, openly kind of, like, seems flirtatious, but, like, he's very dense and doesn't pick up on those cues, but it seems like he does at the same time. It's very subtle. And, I mean, she was, like, teasing him. I love that. I love that. I don't like the threat from Sid. I'm worried that if they stay on Pabu for very long, that Sid will be able to track their ship, send the Empire will invade, it will take the people, it will ruin the homes of these people, and it will scar Clone Force 99 for probably the rest of their lives, and Fee. And any possibility of happiness in this place. Like, I want this to be a secret. And I also think, like, Fee, like, keeping from Sid that this is where she goes and where she, finds things and where she puts things. And here, I thought, like, Fee was a pirate, but the fact that she's collecting culture from all the planets that these refugees are from, That made me feel differently about her. Like, I really liked the adventures that we went on before with her. I really enjoyed it, like the whole Indiana Jones feel. But like learning that there's like a higher purpose, that it's not just money, because I was like, wow, like they had a lot of credits that they were giving those people at the beginning for like this ceramic tree. And the fact that like it was money that she was giving up for this thing to preserve somebody's culture. I love that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and like nothing on Crosshair, but I'm like I said before, like when we get a dark episode, we kind of get a lighter one, but like not short of shenanigans. And I don't think that they caused it, but I just feel like bad things follow them where they go, or things occur that they help people get out of. I really should look at it in a more positive light, because like if they weren't there, you know, people died. Plain and simple. People would have died. Hunter seemed to be having like a good time, and then all of a sudden he is just like, something's up. And I love that when Hunter does that, but at the same time I'm like, uh-oh. Shit's going down. I love the idea that they all felt that they found a home there. You know, I mean, like Wrecker having a full belly, but like he's like openly sleeping next to the tree. Like they're happy there. It's relaxing. It's calm. It's peaceful. The vibe, the energy, the groove that's going on that island. You know, they're so used to like these intense situations and in these dirty cities and these junkyards that they end up going to and these places that they visit, and there's destruction and mayhem. And in this, it's just like it's a place that needs to be rebuilt, and like how better to like make yourself ingratiated into the community than helping it rebuild. I love that, but I do feel like it's going to be short-lived. Like there's no way that the happiness can keep continuing. You know, the season isn't going to end with, you know, like everyone placing lays on people and, you know, doing a hula on the beach. Like that's not how it's going to go. But if they can keep this as their place of refuge, if they can keep this as their home, and they can keep it a secret and keep the Empire out, and this is the place that they go to at the end of missions, I think that that would be amazing. And the fact that like Omega gets to be a child and experience things and have fun and play with animals and play with other people her age. Although I feel like she's older than the clones. So really, Hunter's not her dad, and like her brothers or her uncles, whatever type of relationship they have, I feel like she's kind of the matriarch, but like it's just weird because she's the one that looks like a kid, even though I think she's older than them, in the sense that they have rapid growth. Oh, it's curious. Or they could be the same age. I don't know. But they were born way after her. I don't know how it works. But either way, it was just nice to see her experience kind of like a childlike enthusiasm, feeling the sun on her face, experiencing an ocean that wasn't on Camino, and how like violent Camino's oceans are until this one became violent, but like that it was peaceful for her and that she had a moment to just breathe and take it all in. I thought that was wonderful. And the moments that we had with Tech and Fee, you know, enjoying a sunset, even though Tech didn't quite get it. It's fine. Most men don't. But, you know, he kind of didn't realize what that moment was until he did realize what that moment was. And it was kind of cute. It was kind of cute. It wasn't too much. It was very much just like enough to like say like there's something there. There's something palpable between those two. And then they work well together. You know, getting the ladders deployed, it was fantastic. And the way he like grabbed her and shot her up, I was like, interesting. I've never like, I don't know. I don't think about romance at all in this show. And I'm normally like, I don't want a love story. Ew. And then I'm like, this is intriguing. I need it. I need to know how this goes. It's wild. It's wild. I'm happy for him. And very confused because I don't know what that looks like. Like he was playing that game by himself and he said it's the only time that it's ever a challenge. I feel like Fee would be a challenge for him. She already has been. I think that's cute. I think it's adorable. I ship it. Now, of course, we have the threat of the Empire. We have the threat of Sid. We don't know what's going on with Crosshair. We don't know what's happening at the cloning facility. Imagine if they were to break out Crosshair and bring him back to this place. I don't picture Crosshair here. And that's unfortunate. That's sad. There's more and more signs pointing to the fact that, like, we probably won't have Crosshair at the end of this season. That makes me upset. Wow. Wow. But I can't even guess how it's going. And what I'm actually like really enjoying is a lot of the world building, and that we're going to different places and we're seeing different places and we're experiencing different cultures and a refugee culture, which is fantastic. You know, I'm really loving every time I sit down, like I'm always like, okay, it's episodic. I don't know what to expect. There's going to be things that trail in from the last episode sometimes or previous episodes like Fee, and then of course treasure hunting and everything. But it definitely is it's always something I don't know what to expect. And at the end of it, I'm never upset. Like it's always good. It's always wonderful. But if you want to watch the full-length reaction of this episode, it will be available on my Patreon, as well as the full-length reactions to all the previous episodes, as well as The Mandalorian Season 3, which is now airing. I will say, episode 3 of The Mandalorian just aired, and I wasn't too big of a fan because the energy changed in the middle of the episode and then it ramped back up at the end. But I will say that there was world building that happened, and the fact that there was a focus on cloning in that episode, and the New Republic, you know, kind of having like an empire like feel for some of the old Imperial members, I guess, and the Imperial scientist, and the cloning still being very much at the forefront of a lot of the Star Wars shows, whether it's animation, whether it's The Mandalorian, or whether it's even in the movies. I'm getting the idea that cloning is super important. Palpatine. Snoke. But like it has to be utilized in other spaces, because I totally thought that Elia, I think that's her name, from Mandalorian, 100% looked like Jango Fett. And I was like, that looks like that could be Tamora Morrison's sister. So I don't know if that's a thing. I don't know if I'm imagining it, but the fact that like she looked like a clone and she's working with somebody that wants to clone for people in the future, not just the cloning doctor, but like Moff Gideon, possibly Grand Admiral Thrawn, all that. I'm super intrigued, worried, but super intrigued. So in the meantime, guys, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Do you think, one, Sid is going to ruin this for them? I 100% think so. I hate that. But 2, if she doesn't, could you see Crosshair living on this island? I can't. 3, what do you think about that little love story that's brewing? It's very subtle, but I like it. It's not in your face. It's not like there's like people saying inappropriate comments, but I'm okay with it. What do you guys think? Okay, so let's see. We got 14, 15, 16. So we got 3 more episodes left. I believe there's only 16 episodes in this season, like there was last season. So 3 more episodes to wrap up this season, figure out what we're doing with Crosshair, figure out what we're doing with cloning, figure out where we go from here, and hopefully we get to stay on Pabu for a while. Because I want to go there. Like they need to recreate that at Disneyland so we can just go to a lovely island. Just enjoy life. Okay, guys. I'll see ya.